Every moment is a learning moment. Every moment is a questioning moment. Every moment is a kind of new experience for us. Only when I apply my mind. That's important. That is called, when we toy with a new idea, we should experiment it. So it means we or a learner should develop what you call experimentative mindset. That is what I call octa-pace profile. OCTA, octa, PACE. O means openness, open mind. If you are having a closed mind, nothing is visible to us. Therefore, the first prerequisite is open-mindedness or open mind. Then comes C. C is nothing but confrontative mindset. Confrontation. Face the problems up front. Never say no to the solution. Never try to become part of the problem. Always try to become part of the solution. So the answer is not today, the answer is now. So confrontation, that is a positive aspect here, that is C. T means trust. I must trust myself, trust my ability, trust my perceptual process, trust my thought process, trust my feelings or emotions, trust my action tendencies, and eventually I should trust my own actions. Because trust will always beget trust. Trust begets trust. That's a kind of upward spiral of trusting atmosphere in every one of us. Therefore, T is nothing but trust. Then A comes what we call authenticity. Normally I say our personality should not be fake one. It should be authentic. Authenticity assumes lot of significance in shaping and reshaping our personality. That is A. Then comes P. P means proaction, because there are three kinds of people in this world: non-active, reactive and proactive. Non-active will never rise to the occasion. In spite of several promptings, they will be very dormant, they will be a sleeping giant. And you have to shun them, ignore them. The second category, reactive. Only when the problem comes, they will stand up to the situation, they will rise to the occasion, they will do something, a kind of firefighting approach. Ideally speaking, the third approach is nothing but the proactive approach. Sense the problem before it erupts. This proactive mindset is very, very important. Then comes A, another A, that is autonomy. Autonomy is nothing but freedom to think. Real education will always make a person free in this world to think, to express the opinions, to act upon certain things based on conviction and based on previous experience. So that free mind or free will is very, very important. A kind of free willing is always encouraged, so that you will always give birth to new ideas. Ideas can change our lives. Therefore, autonomy is nothing but freedom to think. Then comes C. C is nothing but collaboration. One person cannot put up a beautiful show today. Everything is team building, team learning, team approach. Together we come, together we work, and together we win. That should be the spirit. Collaborate to compete. That is what we say today. So collaboration. The last E is nothing but experimentation. So it means there should not be stagnation. We should give life to it. So it means develop it further, toying with a new idea. Just like asking a question, what is an onion? There is no point in giving a botanical name to an onion. Or it is not simply describing the utilitarian perspective of an onion. Onion can be understood only through analytical approach. The tool is you peel it off layer by layer, layer after layer. In the end, there is no onion, only layers of an onion. But it is extremely difficult to reconstruct into a wholesome onion. But in the whole process, we must have learned so many things. So that is what here a kind of active experimentation should take place. That is what a learner should develop: octa-pace personality. Openness, confrontation, trust, authenticity, proaction, autonomy, collaborative mindset or collaboration. Then E is nothing but experimentation. Then when you do in the cycle, according to David Kolb, you will get next cycle of what you call concrete experience. Therefore, students learning experience, then the feedback, then the learning outcomes. These three things will assume lot of significance. That is what 1/3 C learning, 1/3 E learning, and 1/3 experiential learning will complete 360-degree learning experience for a learner. Today, all students are not alike because they should not be. Just like we say, 5 fingers are not alike, we understand 5 fingers are not alike, they should not be alike. If 5 fingers are alike, we cannot form a fist. So it means we cannot consolidate a kind of strength. Therefore, when all students are not alike, they are individually different, they need to be different. So these differences will create a kind of positive synergy. 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Because from the point of view of learning, students exhibit different learning experiences, learning preferences, learning styles, and learning patterns. A teacher must be highly versatile, dynamic, and vibrant to understand the average learning style, preferences, and patterns of the learners inside the classroom. And a teacher must always expect unexpected things because everything is not routine. And a teacher must be able to manage the expectations of the learners. There are 5 important things: needs, wants, preferences, demands, and expectations. Needs pre-exist in human beings. Because if you are a human being, you are a thinking animal. You require physiological needs. You require safety or security needs. You require love or belongingness needs. You require self-esteem needs. And ultimately, at the top of the need hierarchy, according to Abraham Maslow, that is self-actualization needs. Therefore, as a matter of fact, needs pre-exist in human beings. Next comes what we call want. Want is nothing but a felt need. The need which is waiting for its immediate gratification is a want. Then a want can be met or satisfied in different ways. Each way could be called a preference. When you are feeling thirsty, you want some liquid. It may be buttermilk or coffee or coconut water or anything. So it means preferences do matter. Then you demand, I want to drink coffee in this cup only, in this place only, in this mode only. So demand pattern. Then finally expectations, how I must be handled, how I must be treated, what should be the decorum, what should be the ambience. So it means needs, wants, preferences, demands, and expectations of a learner must be understood by the teacher. Today, we come across several institutions. Broadly speaking, there are 2 kinds of institutions. Institutions of quality and institutions of equity. We have got private universities, we have got autonomous institutions, we have got institutions of eminence, whatever you call. I call them institutions of quality. We have got state universities, we have got central universities, we have got government colleges. It means we have got government or public institutions. They are called institutions of equity. The biggest challenge for a teacher or the institution builder is how to create, build, sustain, and nurture equity in those institutions of quality and quality in those institutions of equity. In all this matter, I confess that teacher is the true game changer. And ultimately, today, time has come to explore new pedagogical innovations because learner psychology is entirely different and learning outside the 4 walls will assume lot of significance. Therefore, today, as far as pedagogical innovation is concerned, we advocate outdoor learning centers because the main philosophy is real learning takes place always outside the classroom. So when you are interacting outside the classroom, free willing is possible, free mind will be in operation, there are no mental blocks, you have got fresh air, you are operating with the nature, and the environment is conducive and congenial, and you will never get what you call monotony, fatigue and boredom, and you will become a lively, vibrant, dynamic learner. That's why today we advocate what you call practicals. Earlier there are two kinds of classifications, courses or the subjects with the practicals, courses or subjects without practicals. Today there is no course or no subject without practical. So it means even a language program has got language laboratory, a language has got practical records, and language can be a practical experience for the learner. So practicals are very crucial and critical for the learner. Then projects, project based learning or problem based learning. Given a problem, because there are no ready made solutions, there is no stored memory, everything is fresh, so you have to think differently. And in that fact, project based or problem based learning will inspire the originality on the part of the learner. Then we have got internship, moving away from the education institution, working for an NGO or a civil society, need not be a company or a corporate sector, it could be a non-corporate, not for profit organization, it could be a cooperative sector. But 1 month internship will open up the hearts and minds of the learners, and the real ground realities can be understood by the learner. So it means today case studies are in big number. Then we have got mini consultancy assignments and management or business games, because ultimately it is not a qualification giving process. You are qualified but you are not competent, that is my argument. Qualification is not normally measured and assessed in the form of documentary evidences, again in the form of marks cards, degree certificates and cumulative grade point average. You are highly qualified, you are a rank holder, you are a gold medalist, so what? But you are not able to make things happen because you don't understand the ground realities. You will not be able to rise to the occasion to make things happen. Therefore, you cannot create new value, or you can't even add value to the created process. Then you will become a useless vegetable. You are only a theoretician. You have got lorry loads of knowledge, but you don't have application oriented domain specific knowledge. Therefore, qualification is not equal to competency. I am always fond of saying that competency is made up of 5 critical elements: K, A, S, H, V. K stands for knowledge, A means attitude, S means skill mix, H means habits, V means values. So K, imbibing domain specific application oriented knowledge. Then A means developing positive mental attitude. S means inculcating in what we call relevant and requisite skill mix, not only for today, for the next 10 years in view. Then comes H, that is constructive, progressive and result oriented learning habits, because learning acquired within the portals of the education institution with the help of the teacher can be further carried forward to the workplace to become positive, result oriented, progressive work habits. Then comes what we call E, that is nothing but values, ethically sound values, socially relevant, socially desirable, practical values. So it means KASHV will transform qualification into competencies.